Hello friends, welcome. This video is about my awakening and destiny. Also in this video this particular one is about myself still trying to get through and be awoken and having no success, and also about a past life experience that Father God gave me to put me at ease, and about what Peter said to me that I reminded him of my past life. So anyway, I tried to get through on the first night, and I started to come out of body, and I could feel my energies above my body, about a foot or so above my body, swirling round and round. It was a wonderful feeling. But ever since that night, I prayed every night to try to get through, and this feeling of these energies waving up from my toes up through my body did not happen. So anyway, I just carried on trying every night and had no success at coming out of body. That was it. I was being blocked by this guide in my light. That's why he had blocked my light. My prayers were not being heard by Father God, therefore it was not initiated. So anyway, this guide was still telling me to open my light quite regularly. Anyway, we go on to the next part, and the next part is sorry, just looking at my notes, that I was becoming increasingly more and more worried that my life, Neil, and I didn't want to lose my identity of who I am, that when I went through to the spirit realm to be awoken by Father God, that I'd had 5 past lives, and that I'd just be one part of that, and that I wouldn't exist anymore, that the rest would override me and I'd be lost inside them. And I was, becoming very worried about it. And anyway, I was wearing my purple t-shirt, and I went up to my room in Peter's house, and I stood there, and I was so fit because I was swimming 80 lengths power swimming once a week, and I was dancing, in nightclubs a couple of times a week, and I'd done all that dancing, got very, very fit, so I felt euphoric, and I was stood tall anyway. And suddenly this experience of this immense energy and confidence come over me, and my arms, my shoulders went back, my chest went out. I felt absolutely amazing, and it was my past life. I knew straight away it was my past life energies of all 6 of my spirits energies joined into my body. So I felt the spiritual energy and power of 6 lives, and it was phenomenal, and I grew extremely confident. And I'm not the most confident person, but I felt reasonably confident at that point in my life, and I felt supremely confident, and I felt great. And I thought, wow, I have to do a 24 marathon run because I had that much energy just to get to sleep if I felt like this. But it put my mind at ease, because I thought I was going to be lost inside those 6 lives, and I had that experience, and I knew straight away it was all gain to have my past 5 lives joined with me. It was all gain. So I then, from that point on, desperately wanted to be awoken. So when the experience shut down after about a minute or so of having it, I wanted it back, because I felt great, and it was great. So I knew it was all gain being awoken to a past life, and that's what I wanted. So I tried even harder to get through my life, but it didn't do me any good. The other thing, I was sat with Peter in his front room, and I was sat where the pinnacle of light come down on the sofa, or a pinnacle of something anyway, of energy, whatever it was. And Peter was sat in his chair against the wall to my left, and we were just talking as we often did, and sometimes we sat up all night talking because he had so much to tell me, and I was having this crash course awakening. And he said, "Neil, you really remind me of Mark." So in what way, I don't know. Physical appearance or characteristics, I don't know, but I do now know that I have many things that make me appropriate for this task, because I might not be particularly good at any one thing, but I'm good at most things to do with going through the experience that I'm going through at the moment. So I know all round that Father God looked for the right person for this task, what I'm going through now and what I have been through and what I'm here to do, and He picked the appropriate person. So I thank you. I'll see you in the next video. The links you can find below this video for the website donations. Have a good day. Bless you. Love and light, Shep.